Good afternoon and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I am a little frustrated because I told you guys yesterday how I went to bed. I was going to bed late last night. And I asked my dad, I was like, can we go to the grocery stores tomorrow? Because honestly, guys, we've been waiting until Sunday to go to the grocery stores. And I just feel like we're going like last minute. And it's just super late, like Sunday going grocery shopping. Because we were going grocery shopping on Friday nights and then first thing Saturday morning and finishing off like if we didn't go to all the stores or whatever. And so, you know, like we would go early on the weekends. And now since my dad has to go to the high school football games on Friday nights, we don't have enough time to be able to go because he does like film with the freshmen Friday before the games and then the Friday night game, which started at 7:30 yesterday. So like that's a rough estimate. And if it's like an away game, he has to go earlier and you know, so yeah, it's just we don't have any time to go on Fridays. And so then Saturdays, you know, Saturday mornings would be fine and everything like that. The only problem is like, you know, like last night we got home at like after 10:30. I think we got home closer to like 11 o'clock. To be in bed and asleep by like 11:30 to be able to get up at a decent hour. And I didn't really have that chance yesterday. And so I was like, can you please try and wake me up in the morning, you know, and we can go to the grocery store. My dad was like, I got up late too. I didn't get up until 8 o'clock. He's like, so I just didn't even bother waking you up. And I was like, 8 o'clock would have been a perfectly fine time for me to get up. Like, my dad thinks like anything after 7 o'clock is late to get up because he gets up normally at like, I think 4 o'clock maybe or something like that. He gets up for work. So weekdays he's up super early in the mornings because he has to commute like a pretty far way to get to, depending on where he's working, but he's normally up like 4 o'clock. We didn't end up going today, and we were going to go now tomorrow, but I got other stuff that I want to do tomorrow. The Bears play, but they don't play till like 3 o'clock or something like that, and then there's, you know, just, we got like a whole bunch of other stuff I feel like going on, and today was like kind of a bust. Like, I actually did get a lot of stuff done, but I felt like I was just sitting in the living room all day. I watched college football like all day, like started off with Notre Dame played, then NIU played, and then NIU and Alabama like played at the same time, I think. And then the Cubs game was on after that. So these little guys actually have got, he's been trying to make a nest over here for like the past 5 minutes, guys. He's got his little Notre Dame shirt on. Charlie, are you all decked out in your Notre Dame? You got your Notre Dame shirt on? Mr. B, do you have your Notre Dame shirt on? Why are you scratching your ear? He has this nervous thing, guys. He scratches his ear if you, like, I don't know, if you come near him and stuff like that. Like, he pretends like he's scratching his ear, but he got his shirt on, too. Come here. Come here. Come here so I can show everybody your cute little shirt. Come over here, Mr. B. Show everybody your pretty shirt, Mr. B. See, look at, I have my Notre Dame shirt on. Oh, he's so cute. I have Notre Dame shirt on. You have an itch on your leg? Are you okay? Do you have your Notre Dame shirt on? Oh, you're so cute, buddy. And Mr. Chatty has him Notre Dame shirt on, too. You're falling asleep. Oh, my goodness. And, guys, I've got my Notre Dame shirt on, my little sweater thingy. Watched that today, and we decked the dogs out in their little shirts, which actually my mom's friend, I think, was the one that made them for them. But it's so cute because they actually fit them perfectly, but they're actually like the same size shirt. And Bravo's, it seems like it's big on him, and Charlie seems like it's like a tube top because he's so long. So yeah, because he's laying down right now and he's being a little crab. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but yeah, the difference, like Bravo's fits him like I think well, and it actually looks a little big on him, but Charlie's, it's like right now it's not pulled up as high, but when it is, he's got like a half of his butt is still like exposed. Like over half your back and your butt is still, oh my gosh, you're so tired. Wow. I did take a cute picture and I actually posted on Instagram, which, guys, I haven't posted anything on Instagram since like Mother's Day, of Charlie because he fell asleep in my arms. He was, honestly, guys, I was sitting there while I was watching maybe the NIU game or something like that, and my dad was like, oh, who's, you know, my dad wanted to know who was ranked in the defense and stuff like that in the NFL. We ended up turning into a game because Matthew was like, let's guess and try and figure out who's in the top, you know, 5 and top 10 and stuff like that, defense and, you know, offense and passing and rushing and all that kind of other stuff. So we ended up, yeah, turning into a little guessing game. and Charlie was sleeping in my arms the entire time while I'm reading off like who's ranked #1 in defense and stuff like that, and everybody's trying to guess, and he's just sleeping in my arms. It was the cutest thing ever in his little Notre Dame shirt. But yeah, he's like tired right now, guys. But I did get some stuff done. I finished my spray painting that I needed to get done, guys. I told you maybe almost a month ago that I had some stuff for the bathroom that I still need to finish spray painting, and today my dad was actually finishing the bathroom's done, but there's still like just little things that needed to still kind of be finished, and they're like the what's it called, not the floorboards, what's those things called? I always call them floorboards, baseboards, that my dad needed to finish, and he cut the one of the pieces, but because it was exposed he needed it to be spray painted, so I did that today. Since I did that, I was like, I'll finish spray painting the other stuff, so my dad's gonna get that stuff hung up for tomorrow. And so I finished that. Then when I was outside, I noticed that our bush that's out in front, because it was raining so much for that period of time, for like a few weeks that it was just raining like non-stop almost every single day. So our bush that's out in the front looked like it needed a little trim, so I ended up cutting some of the branches off of there and got that all taken care of. It took me maybe about like 10 minutes or something like that, honestly. And the more difficult part was that the sun was right in my eyes and I was too short to reach a couple of the branches, so that's what really took me the longest, was just trying to actually get to the branches I couldn't reach. And on top of that too, because the sun kept blinding me, I couldn't see what I was cutting. I was trying to trim a little bit and I couldn't even see half the time what I was cutting. I was just blindly trying to cut out there. So I did get it and everything. Actually, it looks totally fine, but I had to get my dad actually to get up there and help because he was using one of the little ladders, and I, like I said, couldn't even reach some of that stuff too because it's pretty tall now. But I did that. Then I also ended up editing 2 vlogs. I did a load of dishes today. I've got a second load of laundry now in the washing machine, and guys, I also painted my nails, which I have not painted my nails in I honestly think that the last time I painted my nails was like maybe 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Honestly, guys, this is like the last time. I don't like having my nails painted necessarily because I'm really rough on my nails and I wind up chipping my nail polish all the time, and then it looks ugly, and it's like, what was the point in putting it on in the first place, because it's just gonna wind up getting ruined. Doing the laundry and trying to pull the stuff out of the washing machine, I noticed I chipped one of them, or almost chipped one of them, it looks like. But like, I'm just really rough, you know, I do a lot. I'm not super dainty with my nails or anything like that, so I'm, you know, feel like I put them through a lot, and to have nail polish on them, like, it's not the best. And like I said, I hate doing it because, for one, I don't have the patience to sit there and let them dry, and for two is that, like I said, normally I end up like chipping them or something like that, and I just am like, okay, well, now it looks ugly, now I have to take it off and waste more time when it was only on for like 3 days or something like that before they look completely destroyed. So and I've, like I said, I'm not patient enough to like sit here again and repaint them and do different color again. Like, my nail polish needs to last like a long time. But I was just like, well, you know what, I haven't done it in so long. 4th of July I painted my toes, but I haven't done anything on my hands at all since, like I said, probably Christmas. My toes I'll do more because I wear socks more, and like every once in a while, like when I wear flip-flops and stuff like that, like I said, the 4th of July and whatever. But I'm way more rough with my fingers and stuff like that, and the nail polish on my hands, and I feel like that kind of stuff chips, and, you know, it just gets ruined a lot faster than when I feel like I do my toes. So that I don't mind doing, but again, it's that whole, I know I gotta take it off, and now I gotta, you know, everything. So while I was editing today, I was like, well, I'm just sitting here not doing anything. I was like, I'll put some nail polish on. So I was waiting for one of them to actually save, and I was like, I'll do that. So I ended up doing my nails, which I was like, I haven't done in so long, and I feel like I feel very dainty with my fingers and everything like that. But it does, though. It makes you like feel good. I feel like when, you know, you do something extra and kind of just like, at least something extra for me, because I don't do that often, but, you know, something that's just like, wow, like my nails look pretty now when I'm like typing or something like that, or I'm on my phone. They look nicer, and they look like I look more put together, maybe a little bit more than I normally do because I don't most of the time, guys. I'm like a hot mess half the time. Tomorrow, though, we got NFL football games. Like I said, I gotta use the stores. and everything, and so I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. And then I think Matthew's going home like early tomorrow because my dad's like, well, I'm going to take you home after the Bears game, and the Bears game's on at like 3:30, I think. So it's supposed to be over, I think, like 6 or something like that. And so my dad's like, well, I'll take you home at 6 o'clock. And then after the Bears game, Matthew's like, well, I don't want to go back that late because he probably won't get back there until like 7 o'clock or something like that. And he's like, let's go before the Bears game. My dad wants to go there and make it back before the game starts, so he'd have to take him at like 1 o'clock or something like that. And so he's going home, if he is before the Bears game, going home like really early, and if he goes home after, then he's going home really late. So it kind of stinks, like it's right in the middle of the day there, whereas if it was like at noon, he could still go back after the game. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on with that whole thing tomorrow, and so that's also a workaround, is to, we have to try and figure out, like, we have to go to the grocery stores early, obviously, because then if my dad has to take Matthew, we have to be home before 1 o'clock, and so I gotta make sure I get up tomorrow. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.